MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Shane Bieber, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
High in
the air out to center field. Luplo is there.
今日は第3回戦ですね。
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Mark DeRosa,
現
what's your
時
take
点
on them this
でアス
afternoon
ト
on the
ロズとの
road?
差が5ゲ
Yeah,
ーム
Matty,
で
this
すね。
lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be
ア
exact.
スレティ
They're
ッ
going to
ク
have
ス
to
が
manufacture it in
0.5
a different
で
way. Can't wait for that
2位
2,
です
3-run
ね。今
homer.
じゃ
They're
3
going to
位
have
な
to
んで
get
すけど
guys
ね。
on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe.
さあ、他の2チームが
First pitch
負
of
け
the
てくれる
at-bat
ことを
on its
祈り
way.
ます。
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summers goes behind the dish because he has a
8600 円
tendency
って
to
また
favor
なん
one
か
side
買え
of
る
the
んちゃい
plate.
ます。
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
自分もちょっとね、朝栗を全部手放そうかな思ってね。
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
ちょっともうええかなっていう気になってきたんで、全部ま
So
と
a
め
solo
て売ろ
shot
うか
here
な
to
思っ
left
て。
center field. Number 13 for him on the year. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
なんかちょっともう冷めてきたというか、
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence.
まあ
Shows
冷
you
め
how
て
much
しも
I
た
know.
らやっ
That
ぱり
thing
も
was a
う
laser
ね、置い
shot
とってもあ
that
れ
just
なんで。
kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Batting third.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this
まあい
one.
い作品なんですけど、飽きたというか、なんかあんまりやる気が起きなくなってきてるというか。
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
まあ、どこでどうなるかわかんないですからね。まあでももうええかなって思ってもたらもう売り時でしょうね。
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. Start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate. Get that swing and miss on the outer half.
現時点ではちょっともういらんかなっていうのは。
You know, I'm not quite sure how that
まあ
strikeout
悪
was
い作
scored.
品じゃないんです
Looking
けど
or
ね。
swinging. He tried to check his
け
swing,
ど
but
な
I'm
ん
pretty
か
sure
も
the
うええ
home plate
かなって
umpire
いう。
was ringing him up regardless.
Settling in now, Elvis Andrews. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
まあまたちょっと資金に変えて別のやつを。
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down and the inning continues.
まあ今の時点では
That
買
was
わないですけ
actually a
ど、
well-executed fastball.
今
In
月は
to
だから
in off the plate.
31
Credit the
日に
offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned
ヨー
it
ロ
around.
ピアントラックレーシングとかいうのが出るんで、あれはちょっと気になってるんですけど。
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The numbers on the year 272, 21 homers and 59 RBIs.
新数中さん。結構本塁打が増えてきましたね。
The 1-0 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the
これま
gap.
たええとこ行きましたよ。
But that'll be off the wall in right
中華
center.
ですね。
So now they'll have two men in scoring
いやー、
position
調子い
following
い
a
ですね。
two-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're
こ
getting a
こで
knock
ギャロ
every
さ
day
ん
of
を
the
もう
week,
ちょっ
you're
と
doing
で
things right.
打点
Keeping
が
that front
100
shoulder
になり
cup,
そうですよ。
staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
ホームランも
Into the
46
box
本
now,
ですからね。
Joey Gallo's come up big in spots like this more than
着
once
々
this
と
year.
50 分
Currently
に
second
近
in
づい
the
てま
AL
す
in
ね。
RBIs.
Yeah, this guy's been really good as of late. 7 runs batted in his last 10 games.
Ball one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
おーっと、センター
And
街。
that's a base hit into center field.
2
Oh,
点
but it's
タイムリーになる
offline,
か。
so the run will score.
お
Oh,
ー、
but
2
it's
点タイムリー。
offline, so the run will score.
1回からいい感
Hey,
じ
this
ですね。
pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets
こ
in
れ
the first
で
inning to
100
open
打
up
点
this
いき
game.
ましたね。いやー、序盤からいい感じですね。
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. Ripped on the ground
Wow.
to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no
いや
errors,
ー、
and a
ヒ
man
ット
left
4本
on.
で
We'll move on to the
3打
bottom
点で
half
す
of
か。
inning number
いい
1.
感じ
It's
で
the
すが。
Rangers 3, Tribe coming up. You're watching Major League
出
Baseball
だし
on
として
MLB
はいいで
Network.
すね。
Jason Hamill gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, thanks. Jason Hamill, big, strong guy, 6'7",
若干ちょっ
about
と負け越してるんです
215
けど
pounds,
ね、
good
7勝
leverage,
10敗
throws
で。
the ball really well on a downhill plane, has bounced around from the bullpen. Now he finds himself into the starting rotation. 3 pitches, 93 to 96 miles an hour, overhand curveball and straight changeup. He's the kind of guy that's going to make you put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at bat on its way.
まあ5回までいったらまあまあええかないう感じです
Well, they
ね。
come in fresh
ス
off
タ
a
ミナがな
victory
んかも
last time out, but they've had a
完全
rough
回
go of
復し
it
て
of
ないんです
late
よ。
as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey,
ちょっ
thanks,
と
Matt.
減っ
Hey,
てる
you
で
know
しょ。
what, D-Roll? Try to get on a
多
kind of a
分だ
little
から
mini
もう
winning
5回も
streak
持
here.
たんかもしれない
Losing
で
the
すよ。
first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday.
完
Let's see if
全
they
に
can steal the series
回
right
復
there.
しきってない
And
で
with
すよ
that,
ね、や
let's
っ
get
ぱ
a look at the starting lineup for the
連戦
Indians.
続い
Danny,
て
any
るから。
thoughts?
Well, this team is hoping that Cargo can get back on track as soon as possible. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Digging in now, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now batting, Jose Ramirez. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Ken さんはあれか、14をやりはります、今日は。
high in the air out toward left center. DeShields is there, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2-0 count. The pitch hit hard to short. He's got
it.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First offering on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. First delivery to him on the way. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 3-0. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the Indians are now on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Carlos.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love. And as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Digging in, Leonis Martin. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Santana on at first, nobody out. Hot shot down the line.
Wow.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Jordan.
In now for Cleveland, Jordan Luplow. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazzara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Yes.
But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hamill sets. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Two and one.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Logan Forsythe. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
ベガさん、おはようございます。これなんて書いていいですか？おはようございますですかね。なんかそんな気がするんですけど。
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 3.
Standing in, Delino DeShields. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
Popped into the air, back behind second.
あれも1年に1回ですもんね。
Up next for the Rangers, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
お、プロやってますな。
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The throw home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Two 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Chu over at second. Gallo at first, 2 out in the inning. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Chu is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Ready with the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 5 and the Indians 1.
We're back now as the Indians get ready to bat in the third, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Entering the day, they rank among the best teams in the league in stolen bases. A lot of teams these days rely more on big swings of the bat to generate offense. But when I asked a member of the coaching staff about their approach on the bases, he told me they're simply playing into their strengths. He said they have a lot of really athletic guys, so it would be misguided to not be aggressive and force the other guys to prove they can stop them. Something to keep an eye on as this one moves forward.
The second baseman.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Here's the 1-1. Hops this one up, and no one will track it down. ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Andrus will play this one at short. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Rangers have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So stepping in, Jose Ramirez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. But he can't get there, and that'll plate both runners as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
First baseman.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's Carlos Santana now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The left fielder.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Leonis Martin as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One and one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And their runners at the corners now. The 1-0 home. Hits the zone high and inside, but still a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking to minimize the damage here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Oh, and he misses it. And this will bang up against the wall. Santana blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. It's now 5-5.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. Yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow, and 2 runs come across the score. That's beyond costly right there.
Standing in now, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The payoff pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and they take a 7-5 lead.
The batter, the designated hitter, Roberto.
In now, Roberto Perez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-1 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
This is line to left. Gallo is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Indians lead it 7-5. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they wanted to be on the attack from the get-go, and the numbers reflect that, with 7 hits coming in early count situations.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting, the first baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Ready once again, Logan Forsythe. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Delino DeShields hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. No hits to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Odor at second with 2 down. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They're down 7-5. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Indians.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Freeman.
Jesse Chavez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Chavez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. DeShields coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got a 3 for 5 line. A 1 pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Chavez has compiled over 65 innings of work and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Headed after it is Mazzara. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. Ball 3.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. Prior history in this matchup, he's only 1 for 10. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Ball 1, well below the zone. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about taking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Standing in now, Leonis Martin, fouled away. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Another 0-2 coming. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Ready to deliver the 1-2, and he fouls this one off. 8 runs, 11 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2 hit toward the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Jordan Luplow, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Flares this one over toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. The Tribe lead this one 9-5. Into the box, Elvis Andrus. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Line towards center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The batter.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Luplow has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now to the plate, Joey Gallo. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Striding into the box, Kevin Plawecki. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ball one.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in, Roberto Perez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sean Kelly, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Plawecki stands at second with no outs. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Mike Freeman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
いやー、あの後ね、エラーやら打たれたりで9点取られましたよ。まあ、5点は取ってるんですけど。
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. One out and a runner on second base.
乱打戦になってますね。
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Carlos Gonzalez.
で、またレフトのギャロさんが打球を見失ってね、エラーしてしまって2失点したんですよね。で、その後にまたツーランを打たれるっていう。フランコーナーね。やっぱエラーした後ってなんか打たれるもんですね、やっぱ。エラーで2失点、その後ツーランで2失点で、それで4失点ですからね。
High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians leave one as they can't add to their 9-5 lead.
ちょっと横やったんですよね、あれ。あれ取ってたらまあまあ別に問題はなかったんですけど。あれを見事にそらしてもってね。
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
一応
5点は取ってるから、まあ感じはいいんですけど、さらに5点取らなあかんから、とことん見極めですね。
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
ギャロさんもまた打席でちょっとカバーしてもらわなダメですね。エラー多分取り返してもらわんとね。結構このピッチャーはファーボールが多くてね。こっちもまあ雨降ってますけどね。明日もずーっと雨らしいですわ。
From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. The runner at first with no outs here.
1対1。
Too high. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
それでまた甘くストライクが来るからね。そこがまた狙い目ですよね。これは打ち上げた。
Ramirez waits on it. Looks it into his glove and there's one gone.
いかに甘い球を捉えるかですよね。
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
多分点は取れそうな気はするんですけどね。このピッチャーなら。
0-1, here it comes. This pitch is popped up. Santana over to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
いや、タイミングは合ってんすね。
Here's Rognedodor now.
タイ
And
ミ
it's
ングは
fouled
合って
away.
るけど詰まっ
He's
てるんで
hitless
す
in
ね。
3 at-bats to this point.
ノーヒット変えましょう。この人にしましょうか。
Nolan Fontana will look for some 2-out magic
調子が
here
悪
as
か
he'll
ったらも
pitch
う
here
変
with
え
2
ます
gone
わ。
and a runner at
Number
first.
16, Nolan Fontana.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2. Cabrera, the runner at first with 2 gone.
変えてきよる。
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2.
アレックス・ラミレス代打を。
Here now the 2-2 is swung
あ
on and
あ、
missed
な
strike
んか微
3.
妙でしたね。ボールの
One
ような
left
ストライク
protects
の
it.
よ
They could use a good cup of
迷い
ambition.
ま
It's
したね。
9-5. Nolan Fontana will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 16, Nolan Fontana.
まあ
Stepping
まあ
into the
ま
box,
だ
Jose
でもね、
Ramirez. He came
回
across to
は残
score
ってる
after
からまだ
doubling
わ
in
か
his
んない
last
けど、
at
それ以
bat.
上まあ
What
失
a
点さ
diamond
え
in
せ
the
んかっ
rough
たら、
Jose Ramirez has been for Terry
多分
Francona
ま
and
だわ
the
かんない
Cleveland
と思うんです
Indians.
け
This
ど、
guy burst on the scene in
さすがにこれで
2016,
また
just
失点した
absolutely
ら、
set that lineup
ちょ
on
っとや
fire.
ばいと思うんで
They
す
were
けど
looking
ね。
for a
まあ
guy
ま
to
だ
bail
4
out
点差や
Michael
から
Brantley
ね。
and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle.
Wow,
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there. That's
yeah.
clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
ラミレスさん。
Francisco Lindor.
この後が4番バッターですね。
Francisco Lindor will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did
こ
back
の
in
バ
the
ッター
second
今日
inning.
あた
As
り
we
なんで
flash
すよ
you back
ね。
to
ホ
take
ーム
another
ラン
look
を
at
打
his
つわ、
solo
ツー
home
フェイ
run
ス
that
は打
helped
つわ。
get this offense rolling.
今日は打線好調ですな。
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
どう
That's a
見て
great
も
call
入っ
right
て
there.
ると思うんですけ
Fastball
ど、
away with a guy who's got some
たまに
jets
こ
on
の
first
審
base.
判もなんか
Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a
ボール
catcher
と
if
か
that
言う
guy's
から
running.
怖いです
Easy
ね。
transfer throw to
入って
second
ます
base.
よね、あれ。
The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right.
うわ、抜
And
け
a
る。
good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a
あれ
base hit.
取れたと思
And
っ
that
たん
runner
ですけ
will
ど。
go no further than second as there are
う
two
ん、
aboard.
入ってるんですけど、
And
ボ
with
ール
that
言うか
single,
ら。
he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle.
今
Toughest
の
one
もなん
still
か
on
セ
the
カンド
shelf,
取
though.
れ
He's
そう
got
な
to
気
get
が
a
したん
triple.
ですけどね。
That's you said it, Dero. That's
こ
one
れ
of
ま
those
たう
that's
ま
either
いこと
got to
抜け
hit
ていき
right
ま
down
す
the
な。
line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a
タイ
gap
ミ
or
ング
find
はあ
one
って
down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
星野監
Trying to
督。
keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
今日のこの人は3打数3安打でしょ。大当たりですな。あら、仮眠前にチラ見。あら、アイコン変えました、シンさん。プレステマークになってますよ。
Behind 0-2 now.
いやー、乱打戦になってますわ、今
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
日。あ
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
乱打戦なんですけど、若干向こうさんの方が勢いがありますね。気分転換で。ここで抑えられるか、打たれるかですよね。うわ、危ない。打ち方が怖いですよね。一発で持っていかれそうな感じで。
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready with the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. He's got it one away.
これはそのままですな。なんとかワンアウト。
The left fielder, number 2, Leone Martin.
Ready for another chance, Leonis Martin. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off.
There's
a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is DeShields. A lead, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and this is now a 7-run ball game.
どんだけ打つねんっていうぐらい。この2試合とはえらい違いですよね。打線爆発ですね、今日。
Matty V, this is kind of a mini
打たれるときは打たれますからね。
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming through fruition today.
打たれたんやったら打ち返さなダメですね。7点取るぐらいにいかんと。7点取れるかどうかはわかんないですけどね。この失点はきついですな。どれだけ点取り返せるかですよね。まあ、負けるにしても。せめて12点ぐらいになったら面白いですけど。打ち合いでこう、ガツガツいきたいですね。まあ、たまにはこういう試合もね、さすがやっぱ首位のチームだけあって強いですね。
Here's the first pitch to him. And a
1、
slider
2戦
tails
がほと
outside
んど
for
相手
ball
さん打
one.
ってなかったから、
3 runs already home here.
向こうさんももう今日はやらないみたいな感じですね。
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly.
まあでも何で点取られても一緒にしかならないですからね。この辺があれですよね。20点取ろうが30点取ろうが一緒なんですよね。
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. And this one's in the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Yeah, just one pitch after giving up the base knock. He uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
残念ながら早かったみたいですね。
Ball 2 now. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Perez brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
審判もいろんな
Plain
人
to
い
see
ます
right
から
there
ね。
that the manager's sticking up for his hitter,
でも
making
今の
sure
球
that that
は
strike
1
zone
個
gets
外
a
れて
little
るん
bit
ですけど、
tighter.
ストライク
It's
とか
tough
言
to
うてる
cover
から、
both sides of the plate,
相
and they
手の
both
監
want that
督もえらい
strike
怒っ
zone
て
to be
ますよ。
shrinked up a little bit.
ハイキック。
Hit to
まあ、お
first.
互いも
Forsythe is there,
ハイキックって
and
のは
he'll
ダメですね。
step on the bag himself, and the inning is
この
over.
人心
Another
感
good
ね。
inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in
い
Cleveland
や
again.
ー、
On to the back
17安
third
打
here this
12得点。
afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on
す
MLB
ごいです
Network.
ね、これ。
Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning
3
coming up
回
with
に
the
一気に
Indians
6
on
点取られ
top.
まし
But
た。
before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings.
5点取ってこれええ感じやな思ったんです
is
け
on
ど。
to pitch from the
ああ、
bullpen
さ
now
すが
to
に
start
変えて
inning
きま
number
したね。
7.
Number 61, Jazz Otero.
オテロさんですか。この人も多分あんま打てないんですよね。
So next to the plate for
どんだけ
Texas,
打てるかで
Logan
すよね、あと
Forsythe.
は。
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into
7、
this
8、
one.
9ですもんね。オテロ。
1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
うん、でも意外と見てるとボール球も多いですね。
High and deep to right
う
center.
ん、これは
Luplow
ちょっ
giving
と伸び
chase.
がないですね。
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 3.
Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. No hits in 3 tries
あ
so
ー、
far.
ヒット
He's
です
struck
か。
out once.
変えましょうか。
Hunter Pence will
Your
move into the
attention,
on-deck
please.
circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Hunter.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Pence, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Shortstop.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Here's Elvis Andrus now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
そうはない。
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Pence leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, no preferential treatment there.
あれは取られたらしゃあないですね。ボールと思ってたから。
close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
まあなかなか判定はいろいろありますからね。また今のところ入ってんですね。
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now he goes the other way, and he got a line deep to left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
ここでギャロさんですか。
Into the box, Joey Gallo, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
また面白いっけない。
Up pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hard liner to center field. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Stepping in now as Dribble Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Line to the right side. Gonzalez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's the Indians 12 and the Rangers 7. Hunter Pence will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 24.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mike Freeman. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
The second baseman, Mike Freeman.
Zach McAllister gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
McAllister.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
高田純次さん。今日なんかやったらエラーするんですよね。単純なセカンドゴロでもポロッとしますから。あの辺がもう一つちょっと調子悪いですね。ヤンキースも今日散々エラーしてましたからね。
At the plate, Jose Ramirez, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
まあやっぱエラーするとあんまええことないっすもんね。大概打たれたりするから。
In there, now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
なんだけやっぱエラーすると流れも変わりますもんね。これも結局エラーしてランナー出られて走られるっていうこれまた悪い流れですよね。あれを取ってたらもう2アウトランナーなしなんですけど、ここでこうヒットを打つっていう感じになってくるんですけど、独特のこの流れですよ。抑えるか抑えんかだけで全然変わってきますからね。でここでまた4番に回ってくるっていうね、今日あたりのリンダーさん。
Francisco Lindor as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle.
ここで打たれるか抑えるかですよね。あー、またこれセンターやばい。おー、取った。犠牲フライで1点。マリオのコインがシャリンってなりましたね。なんとか取りましたね。よう考えたらあれっすね。外野がフェンスさんになってたんですね。60、69、50。微妙なとこですな、これ。フェンさんをどうしようかないと。この人、レフトに変えましょうか。で、ライトをフェンスさんにして、センターをギャロさんにしましょうか。で、レフトがマザラさんで。ね。なんか変な音しましたよね。まあ、わかりやすいですね。点が入ったっていう。
In now, Carlos Santana, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
サンタナさんも大当たりですな。4打数3安打って。
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
まあホームランじゃなかったからよかったですけどね。ああ、今日はよう打ちますな。
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
2試合の打ってるみたいな感じですね。
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Gallo going back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 25 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
さらに点が広がりましたね。もう向こうさんももう打ち放題ですな。まあでもこっちも打ててるからこっちとしてはそんな気分の悪いことはないんですけど、これで自分らが全然点取れてなかったら最悪なんですけどね。なんやかんや7点取ってるだけでも全然ちゃいますよね、やっぱ。打線自体は好調やから、まあ、ピッチャーが今日あかんだけでね、その辺はまだ全然気分的にちゃいますよね。まあ、20点取られようが30点取られようが、まあ、あかんときは飽きませんからね。あとはいかに点を取れるかですよね。こっちも10点ぐらい取れたらいい感じですけど。おー、あのボール球がストライク。めちゃくちゃですね。この審
So they
判。
get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cleveland's out in front, 15-7. So coming to the plate, Nomar Mazara. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught.
ノーヒットっすか。けど、さすがにちょっと代打要員はちょっといないっすね。まあ、それも点取りすぎですよね。
He's set and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Luplo on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
変えましょう、ここはもう。気分転換で。
Jet Bandy will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 28, Jet Bandy.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs.
アストロズ負けてますやん。今んとこ。
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
あとはアスレティックスですね。
One out, nobody on. Three and 0 now. Nolan Fontana will be next.
今のがでもボールっていうのもようわかんないですね。
He's set and the 3-0 offering. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, that's a bullet right there. You're thinking this is extra bases off the bat, but a terrific play by the outfielder.
Yeah, and I thought he was hanging out watching himself and digging what he had just done, but that's not the case. He was busting it out of the box. Nice play by the defender.
今日はでもあれか、書いたとこでしたね。タイミングドンピシャでしたね。
Into the box now, Nolan Fontana. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center.
いいけど伸びすぎで
Luplow
す
is
な。
there now, and he
感
has
じ
it
はいい
two
です
gone.
けど。
The batter, the first baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
今のもでもタイミングバッチリです
Here
ね。
comes the first pitch. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Ready with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's
あれが
2-1.
ボールってむちゃ
A
くちゃで
great
すな、
case
こ
of
れ。
a manager
今
sticking
のは
up
や
for
ば
his
いです
pitcher
よ。
right there and
ほ
giving
ぼ
that
ほぼ
umpire
真ん
an
中ですけど、
earful.
ボ
He
ールな
didn't
り。
get that pitch called the way he wanted it to,
す
but
ご
the
い審
manager's
判ですね、こ
planting a
れ。
seed in that
こんな
umpire's
ひどい
mind
人初
to
め
try
て
to
見ました
expand
よ。
the strike zone so some of
あ
those
れがスト
borderline
ライク
pitches
だ。
start to go his pitcher's way.
Ball even at 2-2.
これがストライクで真ん中がボールって。
Forsythe with a full 3-2
どうい
count.
う判断をしてる
Well,
んで
this
す
has
かね。
been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
This is line to left.
針はいい
Martinez
け
is
どな。
there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rangers leave one. They trail in this wild affair. Jet Bandy will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
For the Rangers, now playing center field, number 13, Joey.
Stepping up to the plate, Jordan Luplow. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Leading up for the Indians, the center fielder, Jordan Luplow.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. They did
アイ
damage with
コ
it.
ン変えました。
Now batting, the catcher, Kevin.
プレステのあれですか
So
Ah,
standing
right.
in, Kevin Plawecki, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second.
Wow.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Roll. It's his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four.
あれもま
Was
た
a
届
round
かないん
trip,
です
not
か
a
ね、
bad
微
day.
妙に。
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a
とことん抜け
handful
てい
of
きま
games
す
that you
ね。
can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Gallo has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Mike Freeman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Freeman, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 7,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Plawecki on second. Freeman on at first with 2 down. And that one misses upstairs 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that
今ま
one.
での2試合は何やったんやっていうぐらい
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher.
日頃のストレスを発散してるみたいですよ
here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a
まあ
competitive
でも
pitch.
7点取れてるだけでも全然いいですよ
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Stepping up now,
5打
Jose
数
Ramirez.
4安打
And he's trying to make this a
どんだけ打
5-hit
っと
ball
んす
game
か
for himself right here.
変えましょう
Zach Curtis comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
これでまた満塁ホームランとか打ったらすごいですねどこまで打つのか
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
よっしゃ抑えました
Forsythe is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for the Indians. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
結局最後まで行くみたいですねこの人
Line to the right side. Gonzalez is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
これは4打数にある
Into the box, Elvis Andrus. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And Santana able to stay with it here for round number 2.
メジャーリーグアイコンです
Now batting, designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
さあ今日あたりの新数中
Next
3
will
で
be
す
the designated hitter,
4
Shin-Soo
打数
Choo.
3安打
3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
めちゃくちゃ当たってますね今日
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's the ball hit high and deep as straightaway right field. Back goes Gonzalez.
と言いながらもう一息ない
And this ball game
試合
is
終
over.
了
A 9-out save. That's 3 full
お
innings.
疲れ
You don't see
様
that
でし
very
た
often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
15-7 is the final score here. The Cleveland Indians
そうやっ
get
た
the
んです
win
ね
on the heels of 4 home runs. Shane Bieber hangs win number 11 on
い
his
や
line.
ー、すごい
Jason
打ち合いで
Hammel
し
worked
た
only
ね。
3 innings in the losing effort. Dan Otero takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
15
Thanks
対
for
7で
watching
した。
MLB Network.
Time of the ball
な
game,
かなかで
4
もこん
hours,
な
exactly.
展開もないですからね。
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we
初
remind
回
you
に
to
いきなり
please
ホームラン
drive
でした
home
からね。
safely.
で、その後にギャロさんの2点タイムリーが出て、でもその後にまた1点打たれたんですよね。ここら辺からもう止まらなってましたからね。変えても変えても打たれましたからね。ここでまたスリーランを打たれるっていう。まあ、あかんときはすごいですよね。まあでも、新数中さんが今日は大当たりでしたね。まあ最後もこれ入るんちゃうか思ったんですけど、ギリギリ入らんかったですね。で、結局2勝1敗で終わりましたね。まあでも明日1回休んでから地獄の連戦が開幕ですね、また。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12、13、14、15、16、17連戦ですか。で、また1回休んで、こっから、まあしばらくちょっとある感じですね。8やから、8プラス5で13連戦。17連戦の後に13連戦ですね。まあそこが終わればまあまあ、そうなんです。忙しいんですよ。6連戦やってまた休んで、2戦やって休んで、3戦やって休んで、最後が、ヤンキース戦が9月29日ですね。これが最終戦ですね。まあそれ以降はどうなるかはもう、順位次第ですね。3位で終わるのか、奇跡の逆転首位になっているのか、その辺は全くわからないですね。まあ、この17連戦と13連戦、14連戦で決まりますね。どうなるかが。最後の試練ですね、これは。で、今日負けてもうたんで、あれちょっと待った。 アストロズ買ってますね、やっぱ。で、アスレティックスも買ってますね。で、こっちが負けちゃったんで、結局、また広がって、3位なんですけど、6ゲーム差に広がりましたね。1.5 ちょっと離れましたな。まあでも、まだまだわからんと思いますけどね、これ。まだまだ近いんで。若干ちょっと落ち気味ですけど。まあでもワイルドカードも1.5 やから、まあこれ1位は多分無理と思うんですけど、まあアスレチックスとやり合うんやったらいけるような気がするんですけどね。まあでも直接対決まだ残ってるから、まだまだ見込みはありますよ。なんやかんや6試合ありますからね、アスレティックスは。アストロズはもう2試合しかないんですよ。しかも9月の半ばまでないから、今月はないんですよね、これ。他のチームとやから。ブルワーズも強そうですね、これ。トロントがでも借金なんですね、これ。ツインズもまあまあ、5割ですか。で、エンゼルスが借金でしょ。ホワイトソックスも借金。この辺はもう、下位チームですよね。イエリッチがいます。まあ、いかにこの下位チームから勝つかですよね。前みたいにやられてたらほんまに終わりますからね。タイガースにボコボコにされましたからね、これ。このマリナーズに負けたのも痛かったですけど。そうなんですね。ここの時は一番調子良かったんですよね、これ。だってアストロズに1回しか、2回か。2回しか負けてないんですよ。この4連戦3勝1敗でいってましたからね。で、ダイヤモンドバックスに1-1で、で、またアストロズ戦3連戦を2勝1敗でいってるでしょ。で、マリナーズ倒して、アスレも 2試合やって、こっからの悪夢の6連敗が始まったんですよね。まさかここでズルズルいくとは思ってなかったんでね。ようやくここで勝ちましたけど。こんなにわからんもんですね。どこでどうなるやら。さあ、じゃあとりあえず一旦閉めてまた次の試合行きますわ。とりあえず一旦ここで切り替えますね。はーい。ではではでは。